We're good. I am rolling.
Please state your name.
Anosh Ahmed. I'm the Chief Operating Officer and the Chief Financial Officer.
You have another role here too, though. What is that?
I'm also a physician.
So can you start over and say Dr. Anosh Ahmed?
Dr. Anosh Ahmed,
Okay.
COO, CFO at the Laredo Hospital.
And before we start, can you button that top one there?
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
Did you get that? Do you want him to say that over?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Is this noise in the background getting in the?
I'm ready.
Okay. Tell me your name and your title.
Dr. Anosh Ahmed, I'm the COO and the CFO.
Talk about your first year here. What was it like for you coming in?
So the first year was really tough and interesting. The hospital had gone through many changes, but the hospital had never kept up with the changes. So the first year, it took a lot of time for George and I to really come in and change up the quality and the day-to-day business of the hospital.
So that was kind of your greatest challenge. Did you see anything that was like, wow, what are we going to do to fix this? Did you have any moments like that?
I think the two main things here at the hospital for me were quality and finance to change.
What did that look like?
So in terms of the quality, it's a challenge because the hospital does not get paid exactly what we need to get paid, right? So for us to maintain our day-to-day quality metrics and still to get paid from the MCOs, was a challenge for us.
Do you think, since you mentioned MCOs, do you think our issues with the MCOs is kind of driving us to transform the hospital in a different way?
It is. We have to understand that if you only get paid about 20 cents on the dollar, and now that itself takes about 140 to 150 days, we have to change up our operations and still maintain our excellent quality, with the challenge, with the MCOs right now.
So what are some of the, let's talk about the operations here. When that detail, when you talk about transforming the hospital, that also means taking a deep dive into our operations and really fixing stuff. What are some of the things that we did, and things that you knew had to be done here? And just be candid, because we know how to edit it.
Sure. So our first mission was to really put ourselves in the shoes of the patients, right? So myself, Deetra, Nikki, George. So we all came into the hospital and we all pretended to be patients, and we went through from the ER all the way to laboratory, all the way to radiology, all the way to the floor, and we really saw the gaps in our operations, and we really said, these are the changes that the hospital has to make to really excelize our patient care.
And what did that look like? What areas were like really impacted the most?
I think the ED was impacted the most.
The ED?
Yeah.
Why so?
Because, they see probably the most amount of patients a day, right? And the patients can range from someone coming in for a cold, or now someone coming in for a stab wound. So again, we really help them to change up the process and to really improve the process.
So now let's jump to expansion. This is feeling really quick interview. So despite our challenges, despite all the issues we're having with MCOs, we are doing some amazing things. We are including expanding behind the four walls. So give us a kind of a high level overview of what that looks like. Us being out in the community now, the new businesses that we have, talk about that, and then your goal for our expansion.
Sure. So again, prior to us coming here, the hospital did not have any outreach programs. We made it a mission for us to go out in the community and teach people about the diseases, about the process. And again, really the goal of the hospital should be to really improve the life of the community, and for us to help the community understand on how not to get diabetes or hypertension. So our mission is to expand really, and for us to open up 4 or 5 or 6 clinics more and really drive the business to the hospital, and also teach patients out there on how to stay well.
And last question that I have, he might have one or two because he sees from a different perspective. What do you think our future looks like here?
Our future looks great for Loretta Hospital. You know, I see us making money for the community. I see us really helping the community in terms of their social needs, in terms of their healthcare needs.
And then from an operation standpoint, you know, with having multiple locations, how important is that for the surrounding communities as well as right here on the west side?
Sure, yeah. You know, in terms of operation, you know, we just have to make sure that, again, you know, that the hospital is able to provide good quality care, no matter, you know, where, you know, we operate the business from.
Okay, and with that, as can you say something to the point of assuring someone that who's in maybe Maywood or Forest Park that can go to either Berwyn or Oak Park, that you're trying to reach out, not just here but even further west?
Sure. So again, you know, our goal for the Loretta Hospital is for us to really reach out to the community, either east of us or no, either west of us, to really bring in the patients here. You know, we understand that, you know, there are pockets out in the west side of town, even the east side of town, you know, that really need us to go out there, right? So our goal is to really go out there and show that, you know what, we are the hospital to really give you the quality of care in your community.
That's what I wanted to say right there. Perfect, because now Aaron comes in and talks about these clinics. Perfect.
All right.